Welcome, everybody. To another presentation of the NBA Live on K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Here we go. Last game for the Pelicans. They ended up losing. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Pass to Morant. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
It's rebounded by Giddey. Now here's Morant. Bobbed up there for Collins. And finished off by Collins.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
On the wing, Barnes. Wood sets a screen. Throws it up high. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter.
All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to be in this position right now. They weren't dominating, but look at what they're doing now. It's a whole new era.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Wood sets a screen. Inside. Collins with some nice D. The Chicago team, Richard, has managed to turn things around after a string of 4 losing seasons.
And that's why you never count a team out. A few smart trades, some good draft pickups, that's all it takes for you to ascend the rankings and become a top team in this league.
And the right coach. Clearly, Billy was the right coach for this team.
Oh, yeah, and that too. Definitely a good coach.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Billy Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
All right, David, sounds like they're plotting GA to try and overcome some pretty stingy defense.
Yeah, the play calling is going to be key here, guys. You can't afford to be predictable.
Yeah, they can't beat these guys with blind luck and talent. They're going to have to outthink them.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
New Orleans leading by 6. Giddy with it.
2 minutes.
Offside Collins. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. 1:51 left here in the opening quarter.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to DiVincenzo. 4 on the clock. Mobley. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
One look at Evan Mobley, and you can see he is built for this position. The height, the length, he's got all the physical gifts that a power forward could ask for.
As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Pass to Tate. And Vliet on the wing. Front pass the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Morant. Now Harris. Back to Morant. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. The shot by Turner, no good. Bulls trailed by 4. Van Vliet left side. Bulls moving the ball around. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Morant outside. Leaner from distance. No good on the last second attempt there. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pelicans ahead.
The Pelicans 14. Ladies and gentlemen,
and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans? Chicago trailing here.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Outside Anthony. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
Here's Anthony, and it's good off the back rim and in. Anthony's got the lead up to 1 now for Chicago. Here's Morant, and Anthony sends it back, and they get it back. It's stolen by Anthony. It's to Abaji. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. To the wing on the left. Here's Nurkic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now here is Harris. And here's Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Lobbed up there for Collins. And now the Bulls on the break. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Love seeing this. Turner just rising and firing with no hesitation. Have to respect the confidence he's playing with.
It's stolen by Harris. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
With soft hands and great recognition, Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll. Season after season, it seems like Tobias Harris only proves himself more invaluable.
He's one of those glue guys. Stick him into almost any lineup, and he can contribute points, rebounds, assists, whatever you need, and that's what makes him a precious commodity.
The shot by Turner, no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Lets the three fly. The Pelicans get another chance here. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 2. Back to Harris. It's stolen by Anthony. Pass to DiVincenzo. Out to the right wing. There's the three. Agbaji can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Wood sets a screen. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Morant drives in. Wood with the block.
Great use of size by Wood, using his wingspan to get all over that shot.
Trying to end the drought. He can't get it to go. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. Back to Giddey. Turner for 3. It's hauled in by Wood.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for him, they're still out in front.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Wood sets a screen. Pass to Agbaji. Off target with his 3.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
For 3, Harris. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Harris has got 6.
Showing the quick hands that time. Harris with the catch and shoot.
A wide open look here for Anthony. And the Bulls with another miss. And here is Giddey. That will count. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New Orleans on top as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter on an 8-0 run. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Pelicans leading by 5. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Duarte. Pass to man. Clock at 4. And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's man. Here's Medu. 6 on the shot clock. Some nice passing here by New Orleans.
And Mobley is terrific at contesting shots, using that length to make a difference.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Van Vliet wide open. Knocks down the three ball. Van Vliet's got the first bucket of the third here for Chicago. Here's Duarte. He is still scoreless so far in this one. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Pass to Wood for the lead. They get the rebound. New Orleans in the lead. To the left side wing. Here's Mann. Here's Duarte from outside the arc. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Van Vliet outside. Loads it up for Wood. Pass to Duarte. Here's Mann. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And stolen by DiVincenzo. To the middle. And the dunk by Barnes.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Wood can't hit.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And stolen by Barnes. Fast break, here comes Chicago. And finished off by Wood.
Got to know where Wood is in these situations. A threat to score when the break is on.
Pass to Medu. And stolen by Barnes. In transition, here come the Bulls. And he gets it to go. And it's a 4-point Chicago lead.
As strong as they looked in that first half, their defense hasn't been the same here in the second. They just look slow, not very sharp.
Here's Mann. They need this. Pass to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. And again, no good by New Orleans. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Now, Mobley. To the paint. Van Vliet outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
Pass to Medu. Here's Aldama. And again, New Orleans has no up.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a 3 with a 3. Just merciless.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Bulls have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And he makes the first. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
Taking 2 shots. Timeout for the Bulls. On your feet, fans, it's time for your Chicago. Once again, your Chicago Bulls.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Pelicans trail by 8. Pass to Duarte. Over to the wing. Here's Mann. Graham defending. Trying to get something going. Mann can't hit.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 10-point lead.
22. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. New Orleans with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Giddey. Now Collins. Hits it from three-point range. Collins has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Pelicans. In the corner, Tate with it. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pelicans trail by 7. Out to Turner. Three-pointer. No good. And it's Chicago the other way. They've led by as much as 10. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Deep 2 from Anthony. Good. Nothing but net. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devontae Graham. That is his first foul of the game. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And Harris wide open. He shoots.
And offensively, they have laid an egg here in the second half. The missed shots are piling up, and their field goal percentage continues to plummet.
Outside Anthony. Pass to Nurkic. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 4 on the shot clock. Yep, it counts. And now an 11-point Bulls lead. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Nurkic in the post. Now here's Graham. And here's Anthony from the arc. And it's Morant with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Kicks it out to Collins. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Collins has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for New Orleans. Pass to Anthony. Out left to the wing. Down low. Back to Nurkic. The 3. Turner with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Collins is running. Morant outside. In the corner, it's Harris. And another 3 for New Orleans. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Pelicans. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 3. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Stolen by Van Vliet. Nobody near Barnes. And again, Chicago, no good. Pelicans trailed by 3. Pass to Morant. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And you can tolerate gaps.
like that sometimes. But in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
.119 left in the fourth quarter. Wood sets a screen. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. Giddey with it. Out to Turner. Outside Collins. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Mobley is screened. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the Bulls with another miss. Morant outside. Out to Turner. Pass to Collins. 5 on the clock. And here's Harris from the arc. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Bulls. They've led by as many as 11 points. They could win it. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime from the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Now Morant. Kicks it out to Collins. Morant outside. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got the first points here in the overtime period for the Pelicans. Pass to Tate. To the inside. And here is Van Vliet. Morant with the steal. Harris outside. Morant looking around. Five to shoot. On the wing, Turner. Pass to Giddey. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Right wing. Van Vliet outside. Takes a three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. 1:41 left in the first overtime. Here's Morant. Over in the corner, Turner. The three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the middle. On the wing, DiVincenzo. A shot by Tate with no one around. A miss that time. Would have put him up. New Orleans in the lead. Morant outside. Kicks it out to Collins. Clock at 6. Pass to Morant. For three. And the Pelicans miss again. Van Vliet looking around. Now here's Nurkic. Guarded by Morant. DiVincenzo with it. To take the lead. Connects from downtown.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Out to Turner. Pass to Giddey. Some nice passing here by New Orleans.
Just one word for you, and that is clutch. This guy, Harris, all he does is make plays.
So here's Van Vliet. Here's Tate. The three won't fall. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they...
When we could be superstars, we've been rather wrecking cars.
Hey bro, is that Jambo?